So you guys have clicked on this link to see how to make absolutely delicious, mouth-watering, amazing recipe for homemade salami sausage or summer sausage. Today I'm going to show you how to make these sausages in two different ways. And one of the ways is going to be just a little bit different in the sense that I'm going to mix the mince that we get from the shop, the coarse mince, into a very, very fine mince, and then I'm going to see which one gives me a better texture. So it's kind of an experiment along with the recipe video. So you can come along with me and enjoy this experiment, and we will see which one is the winner and which one is the recipe that we would like to stick with for a longer time. I am a very big foodie at heart, and I love food experiments. I have always done, I've learned my way through food and cooking by doing lots and lots of experiments. And I'm an adventurous foodie. So I like to expand my knowledge of food and various recipes, and I explore different cultures and I explore different methods of doing things. And here I just wanted to try my own knowledge of things, and I wanted to try and see which one turns out more perfect and suits us more. So this is the one I made with just a bit of a twist, and I added a bit of agar-agar powder, and I added some xanthan gum. Just a bit, not too much, but I've added that, and I added some eggs, and I've blended the whole thing in a blender. I have a very powerful blender, despite the fact that it's not that expensive. It's a Black & Decker. I think it's an 8-cup blender I got from Walmart. It is very, very good for the purpose, and I think I don't need to buy a higher end blender or grinder after I've gotten this one, because it's just useless to spend your money when you get the job done with this one. I've used Nutri Ninja that cost me about approximately $300 plus dollars, but I think this one is a very good substitute. So here I have taken about roughly 1.5 to 2 pounds of minced beef. I'm gonna add salt, pepper, and hot chili flakes, some cayenne pepper, and some onion powder, and 2 eggs, as I just showed you, some black pepper. So I'm gonna just add a few things according to my taste, 1 teaspoon each if you like, and onion powder and cayenne pepper I would like to put in 2 teaspoons each. If you like it to be a little bit hot, you can add 2 teaspoons of black pepper as well. So first of all, I've made a very good blend of all these things in the grinder, and I'm going to make these sausages like this. If you want to make smaller sausages, you have to make them like this, and if you like to make a bigger one, then you can also go ahead and make a bigger one like this, or you can make a bigger one in a foil, aluminium foil. So I'm gonna prepare all these first, and when you're done, so you can tie both ends with of the plastic wrap. So in the other method I'm going to be using the coarse ground beef. It is not that coarse, but it is coarse as compared to this one, because it is just the mince that we get from the shop. It is that texture. I'm not gonna be grinding the mince in the grinder. I will just add everything. And here's a bit of a twist in my video, not the recipe, that while I was doing the ground beef mixtures, so I decided to make some crescents with the ground beef that I prepared, and I just filled that in the crescent dough that I have, the ready-made crescent dough that I had from Great Value from Walmart, and they turned out so delicious. So you can also go ahead and try that. Fill in the crescents with some spiced up beef mince and try it. It would be a quick hit, and it is a very good you can serve it like dinner or lunch or any snack for the kids. So this is the one. This is the other sausage that we are going to try. This is more like a salami. Because of the size, we can call it a salami sausage. So this is the other one. As you can see, the texture of the beef, it is not too fine, and I have added some pepper, some steak sauce, some Great Value steak sauce. You can even, like, if you like, you can add some barbecue sauce, just a bit of it, not too much. And you can add some pepper, some cayenne pepper, some garlic powder, onion powder, just a bit, and some salt, definitely. If you have sea salt, you can add that. And in this one, I'm not going to put in agar-agar or xanthan gum powder, so I'm going to keep it like that. In this one, I'm going to wrap in the parchment paper first, and then I'm going to be packing it up in aluminum foil. So this is the result. First, I just put the minced sausages in the fridge for overnight, and then I baked them for 1 hour each. Both of them were tossed in the oven at the same time. Now this one I'm gonna cut open earlier than the other one. The other one I'm gonna be putting in the fridge again for 24 hours. And this is how it looks like. This is the one that went into the food processor, and this came out really fine. I'm skipping one step here. I'm not going to be putting it into the fridge for 24 hours, but I think that is something which is ideal. And if you like, you can put it in the refrigerator for 5 to 6 days before you eat it up, and as that's recommended. And normally the procedure is that when you make these, you can keep it in the refrigerator for about a month. So, and after that you're supposed to be using it. But this is just a quick look at what we turned out with, and I'm pretty impressed, and the kids really loved this. So I'm not sure if I can give you an accurate review right now, because they are very soft. They're supposed to be a little bit harder than this, and that probably would have been the case if I had let them sit for 24 hours in the refrigerator. So I'm just gonna be lightly warm them up on the pan before I serve them. So I'm just gonna give them a little bit of glaze on both sides, and then we're gonna serve them in a sandwich. And the reviews, as I told you, my family loved it, I loved it, and this is a very good thing to make and store. And this is like a ready meal, ready sandwich at home if you like. And this is the other one. This is the one that has rested in the refrigerator for 24 hours. And as you can see, this has less moisture. It is a bit more solidified and a bit more salami-like. It was easier to cut into as well. So this is the other one. And my final verdict is that I will be making this one more often than the other one. I do not need to put in the 2 extra ingredients, and I do not need to get into the extra bit of effort and hassle of using the food processor, when I can just simply use the minced meat that I get from the market, and I just put the seasoning in, and that's it. There you go. Perfect.